Hi again. Welcome to the Nightmare X variety show, where we talk about a lot of stuff. It's a variety show. That's what it's basically become. Um, Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a few days now, because it's been a few weeks. I decided to go ahead and get a game that's been on my wish list on Steam for a long time, and I was curious about where it fits in the timeline for the series and what it's like and all that stuff. Okay. Um, the music went dead for a second there. So anyways, I decided to download Final Fantasy Mobius the other day. Or Mobius Final Fantasy, whichever one it is. I don't care. Um, it doesn't seem like the community cares much either. Um, this is not one of the more favored Final Fantasy games by any means. It's got a lot of negative reviews, but almost double that in positive reviews. So, the thing with this game is you're one of a bunch of adventurers that came from, well, we don't know, and we're not going to, and we're supposed to be following this prophecy, but we don't know what it is, and we're not going to. So we're following this guy around. We're taking his orders, even though he's not like in person. He is just this ever-present voice, and his name is Voss, I think it is, and we're following this Moogle around named Mog, and Mog is adorable. I really like Mog. And the art, like, the enemies are designed so beautifully. It's just really good detail, and I like the way they're designed. Just a lot of good art is in this game. The scenery, the other characters, the enemies, and even though we're probably never going to find out what the prophecy is, we're probably never going to find out who Voss is, we're probably never going to find out who the princess is. There's a princess, her name is Sarah, and we saw her like trapped in a crystal at one point, and I'm like, okay, cool, who is she? I don't know, like, all this stuff, you're not gonna find out. So that's my most complaint with it. Now let's read about some of the other complaints from all those negative reviews on the Steam store page. One thing I saw a lot was people complaining that when you start up the game for the first time, there's this big update download because the version of the game on the Steam store page is not the most recent version of the game. So it updates you when you first turn on the game, and it takes forever. It's a really big update. And yeah, sometimes it gets stuck and it doesn't finish. And that's because you need to make more space on your laptop. It's having trouble. And when it gets to 100%, it'll do the same thing. It'll just stick and it won't move on. What you have to do at that point is close the game and reopen it. then it works. These people act like they've never played a game. That's just normal. It's normal, okay? Another thing I saw a few times while going through all the negative reviews is that it used to be on mobile, and it was better on mobile. So, I mean, like, do you have any valid reasons? Because they weren't stated. I mean, I can't say for certain that it was, because I don't know what the experience was like. I didn't get it on mobile, so yeah. But these people say it's better on mobile. Why was it better on mobile? No one has said that. No one has answered that question. The customer service sucks is another thing I saw a few times while looking through all the negative reviews. Do you trust any game with your real money? Why? Why would you do that? That's not the game's problem. That's not our problem. That's your problem. Why would you give a game money? Oh, well, I really like that game and I want to get further than I've gotten. Then stop yelling about it. No one cares about your, how you're not... What does that even mean? The customer service sucks. Okay? What does that even mean? You know what? Let's get my Kindle, because I put Steam on my Kindle, and let's go to the store page for the negative reviews and actually read them. I mean, I just don't think these are justified reasons why the game is a bad game. But anyways, I will use these negative reviews to make my review when I feel like there's enough negative opinions that I have found. Why isn't Steam working? Why am I just looking at this? There you go. Okay. The store, and we go to, no, we don't go to store. We should go to library. Where is library? Okay, there we go. It's frozen again. There it goes. So I'm gonna try to get to the store page for Final Fantasy Mobius, and we are going to read some negative reviews. We're all negative here now, because you're taking so long. Okay. There's people that really want to talk to me. Visit the store page. But I like the game. Personally, I really like the game. If you go to the store page, it says mixed reviews. For recent and all reviews, it says mixed. Recent reviews, 52% of the 17 users. I guess that means that they liked it. And all reviews says 69% of the 3,558 users liked it. I don't know. It just cuts off there. I'm glad this was a free game, but that also might be telling. Review type negative. See, we got 2,000 positive and 1,000 negative. So, I mean, the community, it's a very negative community, but not everyone has reviewed it, I guess. Because the reviews are, like, almost double in the positive. I hate it when people give something a negative review, and they don't say why they're giving it a negative review. Like this guy who played it for 2,000 hours says, I'd say it was worth the time. No, it was not. Don't. And that's his whole review. I'm gonna say this wasn't helpful. Like, you're not gonna list one reason why it was a bad game? You played for 2,000 hours and you can't list one reason? And this person says, not that great compared to Final Fantasy BE. Well, I don't know what that is. Can't you give a little more explanation? I don't know what that one is. This person says, they spent 494 hours on it, and they said, it's an alright mobile game that no longer functions for mobile. As a Steam game, it's not that good. Some of the story and events are okay, and they do have music and voice acting from the Final Fantasy games. The production seems to be pretty good, so what's wrong with it? But it's still a mobile game at its heart. Not really worth starting on Steam, and the mobile version doesn't run on phones anymore. Maybe if they get enough negative reviews for the Steam version, they'll think about fixing the mobile version. Okay, that's just negative behavior. That's just not cool of whoever wrote this. That's just... But you want to get rid of the Steam version? Just because, I don't know, you want to? That's cancel culture. You're contributing to the death of good games. This person. Oh, and reviews like these. Horrible cash grab gacha game. What is a gacha game? I've seen that like 5 times going through these reviews. And there's only 1,000 reviews in the negative, so. This person played for 0.5 hours. Why would they... You think they really have the stuff to give a negative review? You think they've really had that much of an experience with the game? With 0.5 hours? Anyways, this person says, after waiting 3+ hours for the update to download, which never finished, I can definitely say that this isn't worth it. I was excited to play this game, but there's no way 7 gigs takes 3+ hours to download. No, it was like 16. It got stuck on 8%. For me, it got stuck on like 30-something%. And then I canceled the download, deleted some crap, and tried again, and it got stuck on 100. I reloaded the game, and it worked perfect. So, I didn't even get a chance to play the game. I'm sorry to say that I'm disappointed. You should have tried a little harder. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I mean, what happened is normal, in my opinion. It's a normal thing that happens with games. So, yeah, this is this video. I'm taking the piss out of these reviews, and I'm gonna eventually review this game. Right now I'm having a hard time with it because this one enemy is like really powerful and I can't beat it. I just can't. So, basically, I need to try to understand summon cards and how they're supposed to work. Maybe I can summon something that can take care of this enemy. But anyways, I will eventually review the game based a little bit on my experience. Firstly, I'll review it based on these other negative reviews, and then I'll say my experience. You know, just run my feelings against these negative reviews and do it that way. But yeah. So far I'm enjoying Mobius, and I don't know why other people are not. So, I don't know. Obviously I'm gonna keep playing, I'm gonna keep at it, and I'm gonna see what happens. But these people need to play more games. They don't know what games are like, because it's a normal thing for games to start off with a update that might take some time. You know, go get a coffee, go read a book, read the entire book, then come back and it might be done. That's just my experience. So, today was fun. This was fun. But I've basically said my piece, and it's almost time to upload it to YouTube to get this video out to you guys. So, I will see you in a few minutes, about 30 minutes, and yeah. Peace.